You guys ready to play some Stardew Valley?
I can't hear you. Are you ready to play Stardew Valley? I'm Jeff from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. I see Player 2 starts in the chat. Jenny's orders in the chat. Shoutouts to Switch to Decaf with Adventure Rules streaming right now. Over there, Switch to Decaf. Make sure to go check them out as well. And yo, another one. It's the Stardew Spring Dance. Across the park, you and I share a glance. Maybe someday it'll grow to romance, but in the meantime, may I have this dance? Let me show you my two-step. Hit the whoa, break it down, break a sweat. Hit the dab, no I'm kidding, yo, let's play it out. Let's get down before the song fades out. Maybe someday it'll be romance, but in the meantime, may I have this dance? Haley, will you be my dance partner?
All right, so here's we're gonna do this. Don't tell anyone else. We're gonna do. Oh, Haley. Ice cold. I fumbled the words at the end, so maybe we'll do the song later, and then I can clip it for Instagram and hit it like I did it the first time. It's fine. How's everybody doing today? I have been pretty disconnected from the universe. It's been great. We went to the beach the last few days, two very different beaches. Yeah, we've been, oh geez. Steph and I have been on vacation from work for the last, or we're on vacation this week, which has been pretty amazing. I know we're nearing the end of summer here, and I think just with the entire world seemingly in flux, we've been kind of procrastinating on what we should do, and we just decided, like at the end of July, like we're just gonna take a bunch of day trips. We don't feel, in particular, I don't feel entirely comfortable with the notion of staying overnight at a place that wasn't our place. But we still wanted to get out and see the world. And so we have decided to just take a bunch of day trips. And I think that's okay. Oh, let's throw some more hardwood in there. Some fiber. Yeah, we can sell the muscle. Like, I don't need that for anything, I don't think. Not at this juncture. And yeah, let's go cook up some gold as well. Gold bars. Ooh. There we go. Throw that in one of the things. Hey, we got some sunflowers. 5 ores. Oh, I've only got 1 gold. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, wait. I've got lots of gold right here. What am I doing? Boom. Cook it. Jenny says, good way to safely support the local tourism community. Yeah, thank you. It's been... Yeah, the first day we went to Scarborough Bluffs, which is a nature attraction here in the city. And there's like cliffs, and then there's a beach, and we didn't get a chance to do any of the adventuring on the cliffs. We just spent some time on the beach. We weren't entirely prepared, TBH, for that, because we were expecting more of a hiking day, but we just spent time on the beach. We got our feet wet. We played a little bit of Scrabble on the beach. We bought Travel Scrabble, and Steph won that game. I won the one the day before. And yeah, just hung out until the clouds came rolling in, and they sounded an alarm because there was a tornado warning in effect, and we had to dip. So we got out just in time. We did not get stuck in a tornado. Had enough time to watch most of the Raptors game at the house. GG's Brooklyn. Raptors up 2-0 for anyone else that's interested in the Raptors. I'm guessing not as many who watch the stream, but I'm going to talk about them anyway because that's my team. No, it's okay. We weren't... It's fine. Like, the next day, we went to Long Point, which is in, like, the Erie area, like Lake Erie. It's a lot closer to where Frosty Light lives, actually. Still not close enough that I could just like drop by his place, and not to say that I would just do that, because one, showing up unannounced is kind of weird. I didn't set anything up with him. Two, in light of social distancing stuff, probably not gonna see him anytime soon. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I highly doubt that Frosty is like, yeah, I need to see Jet like right now. It's fine. Maybe we'll link up someday. And yeah, the beach was the second day. It was a little windy, but it was really nice. Temperature was in the mid 20s. I wish it was a little hotter, but the water was clear and beautiful, and we got to throw a football around in the water, and it was maybe the first time all summer where I didn't have any sort of looming thoughts in the back of my mind. It was just like, I'm in the water, this feels nice, I'm going to catch this football, and like, that's it. It was great. Online friend boundaries. I mean, it's important to keep boundaries. Yeah, I talk to him from time to time. We play video games, but I would make it something a little more formal if we ever manage to connect someday. Jenny, do you have any plans? Oh, well, I guess in light of, like, where the world is right now, your travel plans are probably pretty slim. But, have you had the opportunity to venture in and around our beautiful country that is the true North, strong and free? Yeah, I think the ones where I kick myself in the butt the most are, like, Chris and Rachel from Double Jump being like a 20-minute drive from my house during a time when we didn't really know each other. So there's nothing really you could do there. And then, like, leaving England a couple of months before I actually, like, knew Kim and Pete. Do you have any scarecrows on your farm? Yes, I do. Actually, Abigail, you should come by sometime. I've given them both gifts, so it doesn't really help at all. Also, there's not a lot more time left in fall. We'll save the sunflowers. The sunflower seeds will plant. We'll save that. And I should be making more fertilizer with the sap, but you know? Oh wait, can I do that? Is that down? Yeah. What are we doing? Base retaining? Yeah, we should... One fish, any... Yeah, let's just crank out a bunch of fertilizer. One of my friends invited me to her birthday bash this weekend, but I'm on the fence about going. And other things, I've been going on road trips around Nova Scotia with my best friend. That's awesome. That sounds like a fantastic time to go see the world, get to spend quality time with a friend. And yeah, that's similar to what Steph and I are doing right now. Oh, Haley, baby girl. What's happening? It's too cold to go to the beach anymore. I'll probably take a nap later. Okay, baby girl, give me a call. Call me. Do I need anything? I don't think I need anything, like, around. Oh, weren't we trying to do... Let's go up north. Wait, let's go buy some food. Yeah, let's buy some food. Then we'll go... Open at 12. Okay, fine. And one of your friends invited a birthday bash this weekend, but I'm on the fence about going. Yeah, that's fair. Like, Steph's birthday is very soon, and she's having a gathering, but it's small. It's definitely within legal limits, and we're gonna see what we can do in terms of, like, trying to space things out as much as we can, but, like, it is weird. Like, it feels like, especially on Sunday when Steph and I were at the park, where it was just like hundreds of people at the park and the kids are all playing in the playgrounds. No one's wearing masks at all. And like, there's a mandate for masks in indoor spaces, but I guess outdoors, everyone's like, oh, it's fine. Well, just no masks. Like, what? Really? And there are large groups. People were having huge birthday bashes with dozens of people there. And like, is that okay? I don't know. And it made me like second guess of like, am I being overly protective of like myself and others in this scenario, or Or is just everybody else being reckless? I don't know. Well, I think, like, at the very least, I know that I am safer than they are. That I can say definitively. Am I being too safe? I don't know. Do you have any more deets, Jenny, on, like, how many people are going to be there? What's the food situation like? Are people wearing masks? Hey, what's up? Construct farm buildings. So we can house 300 wood, 100 stone. I don't think I have. Build. Oh, wait. Oh, I have all that stuff on me? Okay. Cool. Hold on. Let's back out. I wasn't quite ready to commit to that just yet. Here. So we can build a coop. We can build... Oh, I don't have the wood. It wouldn't take that long to get the money for a barn, though. Or not the money, like 150 wood and 50 stone. Like, I probably could get that, no prob. 4 cloth. And a shed. Okay. And yeah, we could build a shed right now. I don't think I need the shed. Alright. Let's... Ooh, 100 hardwood. I definitely don't have 100 hardwood. So we're gonna have to hold out on horses. So how much wood and how much stone do I have? Oh, we definitely have the stone, so it's just wood. I need to cut a lot of wood. Yeah, let's just chop some more wood. Like 350 wood? Yeah, that's not a lot of wood. Like, her store might be closed by the time... Realizing now, her store might be closed by the time I'm done this. But I actually might have some at the house. Let's go back. Jenny says she's planning a big camping/festival thing with like 15 plus people going. It's all outside and within the restrictions here. I just don't feel right about social activities yet. Wave 2 will be a thing. Absolutely, Wave 2 will be a thing. And this is the tough thing. I'm normally like why are you sitting in your house? Like, there's so much of the world to explore and see and do. But at the same time, it's like the virus is still out there, and you have it better than I do, as far as I know. Oh, Abigail, what's going on? Can we chat still? Or Abigail, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why is she stressing out? Is she running away from home? Like, what's the deal? Okay, we'll leave it be. And yeah, where your comfort level is going to be different, and I think it's best to go with what works best for you. Whatever makes you feel the safest. All right. What did I need? Oh, we needed wood. That was it. Do I have the wood in the... No, I don't. All right, let's just go chop up some wood. It's not a big deal. Oh, it's Chris. Hey, Chris. Pet the dog, of course. Man, I hope her... Oh, I just need 2 pieces of wood, and hopefully we can make it to the shop back in time. 3:54, got it. Let's go. We just got to get there before, what, 5 o'clock? That was weird. It just opened by itself. I've never noticed that before. Oh. Randy says, yeah, I know people who are doing group hangs sometimes indoors without masks. Yeah, that's... I feel... You're like, no. Yeah, that's fair. I'm still not entirely comfortable. We were at Steph's parents' place for her mom's birthday, and they got her a tech gadget for her birthday, and that was the first time I'd spent any significant time in the house, and I still wasn't like, oh yeah, this is fine. But it was like, I know Steph's mom they were going to have trouble setting that up if we didn't just do the thing, so we just did the thing. But otherwise, like, all our gatherings have been outside in their backyard. And I haven't been, like, inside parents' place at all yet, either. Upgrade house, construct farm buildings. That was it. We want to build a barn. And we can not throw some animals in there. Gosh, I need to be a little more eloquent with my words here. Yeah, like, here? Here. Yeah. here. Nope. Here. Burr, 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 burr. Hey! First thing tomorrow morning. Thank you, Robin. What other stuff can we build? Oh, she's not going to talk to me about that stuff. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, yay. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like, maybe later on in the fall, once it starts to get cold, like, I am concerned, like, once it starts to get cold in the fall and the winter and it's not as comfortable to hang out in the backyard, like, what are we going to do? Like, are we going to be okay hanging out in just the backyard or, like, inside at that point? Thermal boots. Sell them. Flip them. Alright. Let's go inside. Carve up some monsters. I'm scared to visit my parents. They are both in their 70s with pre-existing conditions. The last thing I want to do is give them the virus. That's fair. And that must be tough wanting to see your parents, but like at the same time, you're the risk and you don't want to put them in harm's way. And like I've unfortunately seen those stories of, hey, someone in the house decided to go to a party and then they got a family member sick and the worst happened. Yeah, those stories are incredibly unfortunate, but yeah, that risk is still out here. And something to consider going forward until we have a vaccine, which depending on where you are in the world, if you're in Russia right now, maybe you're like, yeah, we got that. We got that vaccine, whatever. But there are a lot of those stories, sadly. Oh, too many. It's unfortunate the like what I know the US in itself is like close to, if not over 200,000. Like it's almost like numbing. Like you can't even wrap your head around the scale at which the tragedy that's there, but like it's happening, and I think it's important that we acknowledge that these things are happening and people are being hurt and lives being torn apart, and people we're still learning about what the virus does. Like the whole rhetoric, there's a couple things, like the whole rhetoric of like it's just like the flu, or some people just don't get sick at, like we're finding out more and more it's not that simple. And it's not like the flu, and it's way more deadly, and even if you're asymptomatic, that doesn't necessarily mean nothing happens to you. There could be long-term effects. We're started seeing people who just have it for a really long time, or just have like lingering effects even afterwards, and like who knows how long that stuff's going to stick with us. It's scary. Like, also the flu is bad and kills many people a year, so yeah. There are a lot of those stories. Yep. Yeah, I just think based on the variables at play, I think when we think about it in terms of like the flu, it led to a lot of people being reckless. I think the rhetoric around like, oh yeah, young people. One of my friends caught it several months ago and still has it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Randy. That's awful. Ooh, treasure chests. Hey, obsidian edge. Hey, what are we talking? What are we working with now? So this is my current blade. 22 to 29 plus 1 defense. 30 to 45 plus 10 crit power. Woo-wee. All right, I know it's a little slower than the other one, but this bad mama jamma slaps. Yeah, I think it was we were working with the information we had at the time, but like I think some of the rhetoric around like, hey, this is like the flu, using that as an analogy, I think proved to be not great. And I think the initial talk around like not using masks, and I understand sort of the context of like, yes, it was better, but that they didn't want to freak people out to like buy N95s and stuff. And they didn't necessarily have the data on just like face coverings relative to protection for this whole thing. And I wish we were a little quicker on that. Anyway, let's go eat this. Eat that plum. Get a little juice up in here. Yes. What is this float? What the heck was that? Oh, man. Uh-oh. 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 We gotta get out. We gotta get out. We gotta get... Wait. No! Oh, please don't take the gold. Please don't take the gold. Please don't take the gold. Jet? Jet, wake up! I found you unconscious in the mines. You're lucky I happened to pass by. Be a little more careful next time, okay? What do we lose? What do we lose? 2 G's! And what items? Okay, the sap and the slime. I mean, it's a lot of sap. But the slime, though, that hurts. Alright, let's just go to bed. Let's go to bed. And yeah, I guess moral of the story... I don't know if there's a moral of the story, but I just want to stress for all of us, let's do our best to... Those are both easy to get. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about losing those. Let's try our best to protect ourselves, and if we're going to go out, do our best to, you know, keep our space and wear a mask. That goes a long way towards allowing us to live more normal, whatever normal is, while also protecting ourselves and others from getting ill. Oh, we got some more gold bars, which is great. We'll go cook up some more and then we'll go to bed. Also, I need to eat. Yeah, let's go put the gold away. I don't want to lose that again. Fire quartz. Oh, we're gonna have to go to the library for that. I think we can put the rocks. I don't need that many rocks. The quartz can go. The sunflowers. Okay. Am I gonna run out of energy if I plant these? Do I have just enough juice? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Just eat the bear. Eat it. There we go. Okay. Did you guys hear that buzzing, by the way? And I think I missed these. Yeah. Let's water those. Okay. And my boy is sad. Is there anything else I can snack on? So that I'm not, like, half energy? I don't think so. Damn. Okay. Let's just go to bed. Yeah, going to the beach. It was just such a nice, like, most of the people weren't wearing masks, but, like, I guess you didn't need to. It was also, like, super spaced out, and you could just hang out in the water, and there was no... It felt like there was no care in the world. Like, we were back to normal, and maybe that's a dangerous thing to feel, but at least in that moment, like, it was great to just not have that concern looming over my head. And then today... Oh, that ruby. Yeah, we gotta flip those. The sunflowers. Okay, we'll put that in the other box. I should put the other box out here so that I can check all this stuff all at once. Wait, oh, I can't move it? Once it's inside, that's it? Okay, fine. We do have to go to the smith for that. We can throw that in there. Oh, we have multiple rubies? Okay. You know what? I'll hold on to one. And then... Yeah, what can we do today? We can sell this one, the Templar's Blade. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, we'll hold on to all this other stuff in the meantime, though. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, playing some Stardew Valley on the Nintendo Switch, prepping for winter, and it's yeah, it's going okay. pieces of hay. Oh, our hay's full. Let's just dunk this. Randy's probably going to yell at me after the fact, but that's okay. Let's chop some trees before we get to go to the store. Do I have stuff to pick? That's a good question to ask. Let's go get some money. And I don't think I have to plant anything else for the rest of the month. Like I have... Nope. Oh, am I... I was watching Switch to Decaf stream. What am I yelling at you for? Have they won in Fall Guys yet? I'm gonna guess no. But maybe they are Fall Guys prodigies. And hey, if you haven't checked them out before, and if you'd like to check them out right now, they're playing Fall Guys. Let me give a proper shout out. Whatever it was, I'm sure you've done something wrong. Let's do a proper shout out here. So yeah, Switch to Decaf and Adventure Rules are doing a joint, well, not a joint stream. They're streaming together, playing Fall Guys right now. So if you want to see a game with a little more hijinks, a little less romance though. Yeah, what was that? Go check them out over at Switch to Decaf right now. And let them know that I said hello. That's a big one. And yeah, Switch to Decaf will be here. Randy, are you interested in playing some Overwatch on Sunday? Cut this stump. Get that hardwood. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, on Sunday we're playing Overwatch. So Switch to Decaf, Player 2 Star and I. We'll be back stacking W's as we do. That's going to be fun. And yeah, then what else is happening this week? The Raptors are continuing to play in the playoffs. I do have a show and tell. Okay, at the end of this day, remind me. I know I'm going to forget. I forgot about the... Oh, I can share this story. I think like a week or two ago, my wife and sister-in-law and her boyfriend and I went to a Van Gogh exhibit a couple of weeks ago. It was an immersive Van Gogh experience. Let me go switch the camera here. We're gonna kick it out. So it was this large like venue space downtown. The exhibit looks so cool. Yeah, it was cool. I don't, man, other than like me showing pictures on my phone, like that's not gonna do it justice. But it was they had projectors all over the room, so it kind of filled up the floor and the walls with Van Gogh's art, and then they added animations to like bring it to life. And like, I know this is not the way for me to show it, and I posted these as Instagram stories, so there isn't a great way to show this stuff, but here's an example of, oh, that's just like dots flickering in and out. I know that doesn't help at all. Here, how about this? Does that help? Like, this is the wall that they're projecting on right now with the animations and stuff. And it was here's a better picture for context for what it was actually like. So you're in these spaces and the art is all around and it's animating and they've got music playing throughout. It's very cool. And they actually projected circles on the ground so that everyone could maintain their social distance. We were there first thing in the morning, so there wasn't that much in the way of traffic, and we felt pretty comfortable. Here's a better picture. I need to find a better way. I don't have these uploaded to my computer, so yeah, that's them projecting the circles on the ground. It was neat. I think the thing that might have been a challenge was that it was only a half an hour long. Like, we still ended up sitting there. We watched the whole thing through like 1.5 times. We got there like halfway through, so it ended and then it looped back around and we stayed around to watch the entire thing from beginning to end. It was cool. And I think that they did a pretty good job of like spacing things out and keeping people spaced out so that to minimize the risk. And it's interesting, like, I don't blame anyone for not wanting to put themselves in that type of environment, but relative to what was going on, I thought they did a pretty good job. And we had bought tickets before the pandemic went down, so it was kind of like, yeah, we can refund or we can try out this more socially distanced version. And in a way, it might have actually been better because, like, in the old world, that entire space would have just been crammed with people and it would have been incredibly uncomfortable, right? So it was a good time. All right, back to it. I don't need to buy any more veg, any more fruit. We can go and we do need to break a rock though. Let's go break this thing. We can sell an old sword. We can talk to baby girl. Oh, and gifts have refreshed this week. Oh, okay. She's gonna like this flower, right? She's gotta be in bed because on rainy days she does not like to go outside. Let me cheer her up with one of these fairy flowers. Baby girl. For me? Thank you. You know I got you. Alright. Moving on. Yeah, it was an interesting way to experience a lot. I think one of the silliest ones, though, because they do have... Like, they try and bring all these paintings to life. And, like, I get with plants, like, they grow from the ground and the stars shimmer. But, like, there's a famous Van Gogh painting that's just, like, here's a room and there's chairs and a table. And for that one, it's just like, well, they drew the chair and the table in, and then the chair and table are just like floating around, like they're dancing around. It's kind of odd, TBH. But I get it. You can't, like, how do you make that style of effect for that painting? What do we get? Okay, we got 2 of those. Fire quartz. Upgrade tools. So the golden axe, 10 Gs, 5 bars. What does that get us, like, actually, though? Unless it's just like you can chop stuff crazy fast, one hit, kill everything. Which maybe I'd want that. I don't know. Okay. Let's donate a fire rock to the museum. I'll give you one of these. Am I going to give both? Okay, just the one. That's fine. Alright, cool. Peace out, Gunther. And you, what's going on with you? I'm going inside. I just wanted a quiet moment. Okay, Penny. That's fine. No shame in that. Alright, how much can I flip this other fire quartz for? 100. Yeah, sure. Take my hundo. Or give me a hundo. That was it. What else do we need? Oh, I wanted to see what other things we can buy, like in terms of buildings. Oh, I should probably get some food too. Alright, let's stop by the joint, get ourselves our daily pizza. Oh, it's open at 12. Darn it. And I sold all the food. Great. Great. Abigail? How about we visit Abigail? What's up? Maybe Abigail? I could have... Better. Abigail, what's going on? The valley looks more interesting in the rain, don't you think? I think so. Do I have... I don't have anything she'd want, unfortunately. Alright. Moving on. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. I know these last few months have been kind of rough. Have there been any highlights in your life at this point? Whether you did online, like a cool online thing, or went somewhere, or did some, I don't know. Any highlights from the summer? Yeah, right now I think we're in it. Oh, I have to show you the thing. Okay, at the end of the day, this day I will show you the thing that I got. This is it's maybe not a big deal for you guys, but it's a very big deal for me, and I'm very excited to have this thing. Honestly, discovering the Twitch community has been the best thing ever. I've made so many friends. Oh, I hear you on that. Preach. I've been here since like I guess 2018, but like it's been amazing to meet so many cool people from all over the world, and being able to hang out, hear your stories, have these conversations about all sorts of things. And oh, Abigail. This is beautiful. Why would you... My dude. Jet, why are you out here in the rain? Enjoying the weather. Yeah, I guess you would be the one to appreciate the somber ambiance. I came here to spend some time alone. Abigail, you don't have to spend time alone. But I don't mind your company. Aw. You're getting soaked. Come stand under the tree. It's impossible to describe this feeling, watching the curtains of rain whisper above a silent lake. What? Hey, a mini harp. I just happen to have a mini harp. You're full of surprises, Jet. I'm impressed. We gonna jam out? Okay. Okay. I think we have to have a talk. You guys know how I feel about Haley, right? I definitely felt very like spurned early on, and it kind of drove me to like push towards making that a thing. But like I can't deny the fact that Abigail is super cool. Both of her moments are like, we played video games with her, we jammed out with music, and like, I like video games, I do music stuff too, like, like, Abigail is like the slam dunk. But Haley though, I built this entire thing about getting at Haley. I don't know. Maybe I just... And Haley's a jerk. Yeah, I know. She can be a jerk, but... she's just starting to warm up to me. I don't know. Guys, I don't... Hey, Steph. Abigail is the best. Everybody... And Cowface just... Also, side note, thank you so much... Hold on. Hold on. Thank you so much for the follow, Cowface. Abigail's definite, like, I can't. You know, there's that song, that Daniel Bedingfield song that, like, if I'm not made for you, then why is my heart telling me that I am? I don't know. It feels like the evidence is starting to pile up that maybe Jed and Haley, you know, we're gonna keep playing. Daniel Bedingfield has a song besides "Gotta Get Through This," and Ved Viking says, "Bro, I made $10.01 streaming today. First off, congratulations to let me air horn to that." Get that ninja money, my dude. Also, welcome back. How are you doing? I'm guessing you're doing great, top of the world with that the $10. Congrats, man. And you're not even affiliate yet. Don't forget about the little people like me once you blow up on Twitch, dude. How are you guys doing? Cowface, Ved Viking, I hope all is well. Oh, okay. Well, afterwards I have some Copper Key cosplay. I hope you're doing well also. Someone donated $5 and someone else donated $5.01 to get on top. Nice. Yeah, congrats. I'm glad to see your channel starting to get some momentum for you. That's fantastic. I saw that I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was like at more early morning my time. So I wasn't able to drop by, but I'll check out the VOD later and I hope it went great. I'm going to guess it did. Well, yeah, clearly it did. You're stacking that paper, my dude. So, affiliate will change your life. Yeah. Oh man, do we have to have a conversation about the truth about Twitch affiliate for anyone chasing it? Oh yeah, stream went great today. I think it was the best one yet. Fantastic. And so yeah, I just want to make it very clear for anyone that maybe saw that comment and didn't necessarily notice the sarcasm in it. Twitch affiliate, it's great. It's probably not gonna change your life. And look, there are big benefits to it. I think the benefit of using Twitch's built-in tools to generate revenue is a huge plus, especially since culturally people are familiar with like how to sub and how to use bits. And yes, if having access to those tools is great, but at the same time, Amazon's taking half of your money right off the top. If someone buys a tier 1 sub, that Amazon takes 50%. So know that. 2, you're not getting paid out until you make at least $100. So unless you've got 40 subs, 40 tier 1 subs, you're not going to see any of that money for a while. And then I think the biggest thing is just like, yeah, you have access to those tools, but in order for it to like really change your life, like a lot of people need to sub, like a lot. And I mean, everyone's financial needs are different, and I've actually sat there and calculated the number of like how many regular subs I would need before I could seriously consider doing this full time, and I'm nowhere near close. And not to say that I don't appreciate the support, and that it not to say that the bits and the subs don't matter, because they do. The bits and the subs help to get the camera that I'm using right now. They help to get the computer that I have right now. But like for this to be a full-time thing, like that is highly unrealistic. And yeah, when did I make affiliate on Twitch? Let me see. Double Jump has the oldest. They have the longest and oldest sub. They're not the very first people to sub, but they have the longest streak. It's 18 months ago I became Twitch affiliate. So whenever that, about a year and a half ago. And yeah, it's cool. I can tell you, like, I have made more money than not made money. I've made more money playing video games on Twitch than I did playing video games in my basement. And I definitely made more money playing video games on Twitch than I did writing on WordPress. But it's not like life-changing or anything like that. It's cool to have it, and having that extra income is better than not having it, but like Twitch affiliate's probably not going to change your life. And if you think like, oh man, I just need to get a Twitch partner, and that's gonna be the thing that will change my life, no guarantee of that either. Again, to get like the number of people to sub before it can like subsidize your income, like it's a ton of subs, and you need to be drawing like tens of thousands of people to your stream really before you can really like consider making this a career if that's what you want. And yeah, the other thing that people don't talk about Twitch affiliate doesn't make you a better streamer than someone who isn't Twitch affiliate. Yeah, you're no more legit than someone who doesn't have Twitch affiliate. There are amazing streamers who either haven't made it or have chosen not to take that deal, of which there are numerous reasons why you don't want to take Twitch affiliate. But yeah, just because you have that title does not make you better than anybody else on this platform. And just because you don't have that title doesn't make you any worse. That is another important thing to know. Did we get to the... what floor are we on? 98. Oh, can we get to floor 100? That would be so dope if we could get there. I have a feeling we won't, but it would be nice. Later levels is an amazing example of unaffiliate. Yeah. So, you guys want some truth bombs about later levels? Right? They're not Twitch affiliate. And if you look at their stats, I really don't care about success on Twitch. It's just fun to have an active chat. That active chat is awesome to have. And like some more my favorite Twitch numbers, so dope. Later levels right now is in the like top 2% of all streamers on Twitch. Like top 2. They're not affiliate. You can go and check twitchtracker.com/later levels right now. And I'm not saying this to put them on blast or anything or like expose, like almost all data, like for better or worse, almost all Twitch analytics are public. You can go see my numbers right now if you want. And I'm okay with that. Like you can go see how many subs Pokimane has, which is crazy too. But that's kind of the nature of the beast here on Twitch. It's kind of weird in how much data is explicitly out there. Okay, I need to find... I feel like we gotta go for it. Like, I gotta find the... We gotta find the exit. Here, there it is! Floor 100. Yes! Hey! Get that energy up! Get lit! You found a star drop. It's strange, but tastes reminds you of Snorlax. Your maximum energy level has increased. Yes. Ew. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back. We gotta go back to the crib. Yeah, Twitch is fun. I appreciate it. I enjoy the company. The extra income has helped. But I think the idea of like, oh man, I'm gonna play video games and be a gajillionaire. Like, it is so far. Like, the odds are insanely slim. And not to say that you shouldn't chase them. But I think the real danger is the idea that all you have to do is play video games on Twitch from 9 to 5 or 16 hours a day every day, and then you're gonna make it. That's a really toxic mentality to have going into this platform, because it's probably not gonna work for you. And not to say that people... lottery ticket is better odds of getting rich. Probably. I think, like... where it's going right now, I think particularly on Twitch. And look, I'm not an expert. I'm still out here trying to grow and build this channel and increase my, I don't even know, get better at this thing. But it feels like if you really, like, Twitch is pretty much saturated, right? No one's gonna find you if you're just here playing games. You have to do, I think the two things that you have to do more than anything is, like, one, you have to make an active effort to stand. This might even be one in A1P. You have to make a really active effort to stand out. And that's not just like, I'm gonna go play this super niche anime game that no one's ever heard of, and then there are really thousands of people that are just waiting for one person to stream that. Like, no, it's not that. I think it's about, like, you and how you present yourself and trying to present like the best version of you that people want to hang out with. And two, like, expanding your reach. Finding streamers on Twitch is so hard. People don't like to browse. Usually just you watch whoever you already follow, or you watch who's at the top of the listings, and that's it. And so, like, you really have to take control of your own destiny and put your name out there. Go live tweets on Twitter, make content on Instagram, make original content on YouTube. That's the biggest one for me. Like, my biggest failing as a streamer right now is that I'm not making content on YouTube. It kills me. I don't have, I make a lot of excuses for not doing it. Ultimately, I just got to do it if I want this thing to grow the way I want it to grow. Just because, like, the reach here is not the same as it would be out there. I think that, yeah, Twitch right now is, like, an amazing engagement platform where we can all hang out, talk, have these deep conversations, but, like, people just aren't going to find me here or find any of us here. And yeah, in terms of, like, money, of, like, how much I make on Twitch, like, I used to work at a pharmacy. Like, I think to our Canadian friends here, I worked at the big pharmacy, right? I would make part-time, by the way, at minimum wage. I probably made more money on a single paycheck than I've made on Twitch to date, right? Like, it's great, just extra money here and there, but, like, for most people, like, you would make more money taking a minimum wage job anywhere, like, a lot more. Side note, +1 pickaxe proficiency. We can now transmute, whatever that means. Oh, I have to show you a thing. Before we move on, back to the scene. Steph and I went shopping today, and I bought something that's been on my bucket list for decades, and I cannot believe that I have this now. I'm going to show you guys a thing. Give me a sec. Whoa, Vet Viking! My dude, thank you so much for the sub. Hold on.
Vet Viking, thank you so much for the sub.
Appreciate it, my dude. And I got an emote thanks to Vet Viking sub. What did I get? Only visible to me. That was the auto message. What is this hyper lost thing? Oh, a hyperscape emote. Nice. All right, cool. All right, let me show you the thing. Oh, geez. Hold on. Oh no, what is this? What is this big orange screen? Okay. Oh no. All right. So I'm holding a shoebox. In a previous life, well, in high school. All right, in high school, I used to be a big fan of. Well, I'm still a big fan of basketball, and I used to play basketball a lot, and I was really into sneakers. I had a few dozen pairs of sneakers at my peak. And in the years since, like, I just haven't had the need to have lots of pairs of basketball shoes, so I've just kind of worn them down as they go. But to this day, there are a handful of pairs of shoes that I'm like, you know what? If I get the opportunity to buy those, I'm getting them. And I got one of my holy grails in this box. These are the Nike Shox VC. These are the Vince Carter shoes when he played in the Olympics and jumped over a 7-foot guy and dunked on him in the game. These are those shoes. And I remember, like, he just signed that deal with Nike, and he got these new shoes that were using this new, like, cushioning technology. And then he jumped over a 7-foot guy in the game. It's probably still the single greatest dunk in the history of basketball. And I was like, I need these. I need these shoes. And Frederick Weiss, hey, Janice, welcome back. Yes, Frederick Weiss, in France, they called it the, like, Dunk de la Mort, the dunk of death. And I've always wanted a pair of these, but when these came out a couple of months after that dunk, they were, like, prohibitively expensive to me at the time. Like, I was like a high school student. They were like $300. Couldn't afford it. And even now, like, in my older age, I've seen these come by at, like, regular price, like, still north of $200. And, like, I can't justify this stuff. I have to pay for a car. I have to pay for a mortgage. I have to eat. I have to pay electricity. But, like, we went to the outlets today, and they had a huge stack of these for half price. And look, I went to the store. I went to Nike because my day-to-day walking shoes have worn out. And I bought a pair of those too. But, like, when I saw these, and this is in a color that I like, yeah, these are very Raptor-esque. Like, oh. Glad to have them. I have not decided if I'm going to wear them yet. They might be, like, just collector's items that I have forever, but I'm glad to have these shoes off my list. The big thing is, like, the shocks on the back. That's a special type of rubber that they use on, like, F1 tires to help with the bounce. Oh yes, I have an icon now. Yeah, congratulations, dude. Man. And yeah, so it's just super cool to finally have one of these in my life. And I'm thinking, like, in the immediate term, I'm probably gonna have at least one of the shoes on the shelf next month. But that's a question for a consideration for next week when I redo the background. And yeah, that was my big collection for, like, years. That was the big thing I was focused on, like, buying shoes and having these different colors. I don't know if I have much left for show and tell. I have one other pair of shoes that I've, like, never worn. It's a pair of Jordans, and I think they're actually, like, kind of worth something now if I were to flip them, but I'm not really interested in that. For everyone in the chat, what do you collect, or what have you collected in the past? And in the meantime, let's go back to Stardew. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. We are playing Stardew Valley on the Nintendo Switch. It's fall. Oh, I had to sell the sword. That was the thing I had to do. It's fall. We're prepping for winter. Possibly prepping for a wedding. We don't know who we're marrying yet, though. That's kind of complicated. Yeah, I don't really know what to do, guys. I know what all of you want me to do. Oh, we got lots of gold. We're gonna have to go and cook all of that up. Cook it. Cave carrot. We'll probably eat one of those. We'll sell that to the fish guy, and we'll give. I guess we can give Haley a rock and Abigail a rock. And Haley will be happy, and Abigail will probably eat it. Okay, we'll put the diamond away too. Not ready to drop on one knee and propose or anything like that just yet. Jenny with the team, Abigail. You have a bunch of posters and Rubik's Cubes, so I guess I'm collecting... Ooh, Rubik's Cubes. That's a cool one. I don't know how to solve them. My wife is... She got into Rubik's Cubes a while back, and she knows how to solve them. And that counts. You can do so much better than Haley Jet. Hi, Athena. How are you? Also, you missed a very stirring moment with Abigail. I don't know if you knew this. Abigail plays instruments too, and apparently in this game of Stardew, my character also plays instruments, and so we jammed out in the forest in the rain, and so like Haley hates my guts, and she's happy that I opened a jar for her one time. And Abigail and I play video games, we jam, we play music together, like... But Haley, though... Haley... Am I just like... I mean, hello, how are you? Hey, I'm doing well. In the middle of our vacation, and we've been, you know, going to the beach, shopping. I just showed off a pair of shoes that I just scratched off my bucket list. And we're just talking about stuff we collect. Is there anything that you collect, Athena? Of course, Athena streams over at the Ambi Gamer. Let me go and throw a proper shout out here. Let's do this right. And Athena says, see, first comes jamming out in the woods in the rain, then comes video game, then comes love. Check out the Ambi Gamer for sure. She's been streaming. She just started streaming Greedfall today. And that game, from the little bit that I saw on your stream, was it today or like... It was either today or the other day. I was like, this is very much an Athena game. And yeah, she's awesome. She does performances, like musical performances with like real instruments that are way better than what I do here. The farce that is the music that I make. So yeah, definitely check her out. And also, Jenny, if I may ask, not to put you on the spot, how did your Streamlabs experiment go? I'm just asking for a friend. Based on the little bit that I know about your friend's PC, I think you have the horsepower to do it just fine. At the very least, it's way more powerful than what I used to use, and I think it might have more juice than what I'm using right now. Man, I need to, when the spring comes around and we have to do this again, if we're still playing this game at this point, like on stream, I'm gonna redo this so that it works better with the sprinkler tech. Okay, there we go. Fill it up. We'll go, and do I still have a salad? Oh, okay. So there's a couple things we gotta flip. We'll go sell the veggies. We'll sell the sword. We'll hand out some gifts to Haley and Abigail, and we'll you know, push the thread forward. Like, look at this. I mean, Haley's still in the lead with one more heart, but Abigail right behind. Penny, surprisingly, with the 3. Like, we almost never talk to we don't talk to anybody in this game other than Haley and Abigail. Flip all of these veggies. Oh, I probably should have kept at least some of it so that I can... we'll sell the cave carrot too. Whatever. Oh, I should probably get rid of the gold. Oh, man. I have messed up the timing on this. That's okay. let's go see baby girl, see how she's doing. I've got some bling for you. Haley, how's it going? For me, thank you. What's going on? You've already given Haley 2 gifts. That's sweet. That's enough. Yeah, you right. All right. Wait, okay. No, I don't want to give her... I don't want to give her crabs. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Emily tried to serve me an eggplant for dinner last night. I threw it away when she wasn't looking. Haley, if your sister made you food that, like... Abigail. The ruby, right? Right? She's gotta like this. Abigail, for you. Hey, how'd you know I was hungry? That was delicious. Never change, Abigail. Never change. Vet Viking, I don't want to give her crabs. Yep. Let's try and not give anyone crabs, TBH. For those just tuning in, I'm Jeff from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Clearly just trying to not give anyone crabs. Because no one deserves that. No one deserves that. I have... Oh man, I don't think I can tell the story. No, I'm not going to tell that story. I'm not going to tell that story. Do I have to go to the rock guy for... Okay, I can sell the yellow rock there, the topaz, and the fire thingamabobber. Yes, let's go do that. The fire quartz, we don't need that right now. Topaz, yes. The jade, ooh, 400, yes. Stack that paper up. Anyone like seafood here? Is there anyone love crabs? Or other types of fish under the sea? Just out of curiosity. No shame in that. You are a fan of seafood? Yes. What? Okay, tell me more. What do you like? Randy's a sushi fan. Shrimp is a big thing in your family. I am very much allergic to shrimp. I have eaten... That doesn't stop me from eating certain types of food that have shrimp in it. And I don't regret it, but I have allergic reactions every time. Shout outs to Shumai at the dim sum table. I'm Italian, we eat lots of fish. That's fair. Totally understandable. Oh, I don't have room in this box anymore. Okay, we'll throw that in the thing. This other box. Okay, do I need... Okay, we'll put the squid ink aside. The crab will just sell, and then we'll go back to the mines. Yeah. Oh, I should probably grab food too, shouldn't I? Oh, I have... Oh, maybe I can eat the crab. Can I... Hold on. Can I eat the crab? No, I cannot. We will dunk the crab into the box. Bye! And then we will eat the grapes. Here's the grapes, and here's the rat. Sorry, I'm thinking Simpsons. Calamari. Okay, shrimp. Octopus. Ooh. I have not had octopus. I cannot speak to that one. You had squid ink pasta once, and it was so... Squid ink pasta. Huh. The idea of eating squid does not interest me at all. But you put the ink in a pasta? Maybe. Maybe. If it just looked like regular pasta and you didn't tell me it was squid ink, I would probably eat it. I would probably like it and then be like, why didn't you tell me that it was squid ink? And then I'd be like, oh, that was delicious, so fine. Whatever sort of mental barriers I would have put up would have just, like, disappeared at that point. It looked like pasta, but it was black pasta. Damn. All right. Yeah, if you just told me, like, hey, this is like stealth pasta, like, okay, done. Hey, Sebastian, I went shopping last night and picked up an eggplant on sale. for only 60G. Oh, dude, could I give Sebastian an eggplant? Give him my eggplant. I know what you're thinking. No, get your minds out. They use the ink in the sauce. Fair enough. Let's go and flip the old sword. Yeah. Alright. And we could probably buy, like, some better gear. Like, is there any sort of, like, armor? Firewalker boots. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely need these. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely need those since we're going into the lava part of the mines here. So, how do I do that? How do I manage this? Okay, I've got the Firewalker boots equipped. Great! Oh, I can equip one more ring. I should put a ring on it. Yeah. What ring do I want, though? Knockback by 10%. Weapon precision by 10%. Critical strike by... Critical strike chance by... No, let's go with just straight up 10% damage buff. Yeah. I like that. Just let me hit like a truck. Bam. I don't know where to get hats, but that's okay. I think it's so weird. I never thought ink could be edible. I think the dish has squid meat in it, but it's not required, I imagine. Yeah, just the idea of like eating ink is odd. But then again, like food coloring and stuff. Oh man, Steph was showing me a TikTok of... Okay, I don't want to put this person on blast, but she was showing me this TikTok of like this woman who was preparing like the meal for the gamer in her life. And one of the things was that he didn't like regular water, so she makes him this thing called gamer juice, and it's water with blue food coloring in it. And it's just water with food coloring, like no additional flavor, just blue water. And then she also made like these mini pizzas with a little bit of cheese, some meat, some sauce, and then she'd put it on like crackers and like warm it up in the microwave for 20 seconds. And made with real gamers. And like I came into the part where she just started talking about the recipes. I didn't know who this was for. And so like I thought like, okay, well if it's just blue colored water and basically bagel bites, the game, like she's the mom making them for like her teen son or something, right? No, it was for her adult boyfriend, and I was like, really? And hey, if you've got a... Not trying to shame, if that is the dynamic of your relationship, and if those are the things you like to eat when you play video games, by all means go for it. I just thought it would have... The person it was for was not who I thought it would have been. That is all. Now with 50% less DLC. Oh man, what did you... Okay, maybe I'm poking the bear here a little bit. You guys saw the E3 thing, right? I did not get to read the whole thing. I saw the headline, and I remember seeing it come up in the news cycle, and I told Steph about it, and she like cringed. Any thoughts on that whole situation? For those who maybe you didn't see it, the E3 published a list of... Wait, what is the Squire's helmet? The face is exposed to increase airflow. I don't know what that means, but we will wear it. Yeah, let's go throw that on my dome. Ugh. We never heard about it. You saw the comments in the Discord channels. Yeah, see, I didn't see that either. So, Ved Viking, to give you some further context, E3 put up a list of like, here are the best games for women. And, of course, that set off an insane firestorm of just, like, people being upset because like it was an incredibly sexist list. And they're like, we as a society need to be better than that. Like, gamers is not a boys thing. It's games are for everyone, and everyone can play whatever they want. Girls, surprise, girls also like to play action games and shooters, and they'll probably kick your butts in those too. And fighting games and all the other stuff you play. You as in other dudes. Who thought that was a good idea? Yep. I know, I think, as a whole, I think that gaming as a medium, and the culture, I think, as a whole, I think still has its work cut out for it to be more accommodating to the broader audience and beyond just like, hey, video games are for dudes. Like, there's so much more, a much wider audience for games than just that. And yeah, they ended up repackaging the article for like, these are great games to play with your friends while social or like something, kind of, I mean, I guess they didn't want to scrap the work, but like, that's probably what the list should have been all along. Like, it never had to be we never had to bring gender into this. And we do, and like sometimes like some of it's overt, but like when I look back at some of the stuff I have said and I have written, I think one of my biggest regrets, like in retrospect, was like there was a series of posts I wrote about for years, called Girlfriend Gaming, and like the whole conceit behind it was like the interactions of Steph and I playing video games together, and like the part of like our story of playing games together, and like the stuff she was into versus what I was into versus like what we played together. But I think in retrospect, like, one, calling it Girlfriend Gaming, and two, I think whether I overtly or subvertly like tried to like wrote about it in a way that like girls playing games is different from guys playing games, like that's not, in retrospect, that was not the best choice on my part. I stopped writing it years ago, and like last year when I did the 10-year anniversary of the site, and I talked about like, hey, this is why I don't write about these anymore, and just brought up that idea that like, hey, this is kind of, I have grown up and come to realize that like this is not okay. Like, the world of gaming is bigger than this, and I don't need to like pigeonhole it in that way. Just, we're all gamers, and that's it. I think the research has been done from one singular angle, which has made the data appear to suggest a conclusion that isn't potentially... Yeah. I actually saw something on something similar where it was like a PSA on heart attacks and how just as culturally and scientifically, we as a society have perceived heart attacks as being it's a man's problem. And like, we put so much emphasis and research on like studying heart attacks on men that women aren't treated properly for heart attacks, to the point where like heart attacks are like the #1 killer of women, at least in Canada. And like, we could do a lot more had we like, all we have to do is like get out of our own heads that this is a men's problem, because it's not. It's an everyone problem, and if anything, it's hurting women more because we haven't given women the proper attention in this particular field. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep with my Ruby here. Exactly, our society is gender biased. Yeah. And yeah, it doesn't have to be like an overt like me being condescending towards like women or anything like that. Sometimes it's subversive too, and it's hard to catch that stuff sometimes if you're not actively looking for it. There's another one where I'm glad that Steph called me on this. When we were I competed in a fighting game tournament for ARMS, And my first opponent was it was a female opponent. She was awesome, by the way. It came down to the wire. I barely won, and I was like, man, she's awesome. And then I saw her talking to another guy, and then he played, and that guy ended up winning the tournament. Like, he was amazing. Like, I've seen him like in Reddit arms and stuff, like one of the top ranked players in the world in this game. And when I was talking with Steph about them, I was like, wow, she must be amazing because he taught her how to play. And she scowled at me, and it took me a second to realize like what was wrong in the thing that I said, and realizing like I immediately jumped to the conclusion that he was the one that taught her. Maybe she's the one that taught him how to play. Maybe, like, there's all sorts of other things. I made this conclusion based on probably because guys play games and girls don't play games. Like, and it could be something like that. Like, I didn't mean anything malicious by it, but it was just one of those things that just like came out, and I didn't think about it. And I apologize to Steph, and like I've tried to be more mindful of that stuff going forward since then. We can always be better. We're all growing. We're not finished products as people. We are getting better every day, and we will slip up. But I hope that when these types of moments arise, that we're able to learn and improve ourselves from them. And Athena says you drew that conclusion because of social conditioning, not because you were actively trying to diminish anyone. Exactly. Yeah, that was it. I was not trying to speak ill or be condescending towards her at all. She was awesome, and it was just, yeah, I was conditioned to think about it in that particular way when that may not have been it at all. So yeah, there's that. I hope you two can learn from my mistakes and be a little more accommodating and open and inclusive to everyone in this gaming community, because everybody's awesome and we are all entitled to this space in the same way as everybody else. There are two parts to every bias. The first part where you learn and is your knee-jerk reaction, but most important part is what you do afterwards. Preach! Air horns to that. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. We've gone down an interesting path here of gender bias in games with the whole the E3 like games for women thing. Like, it seems so backwards, and maybe it's not worth sitting here thinking about like how many people messed up to make that thing possible, but like what does E3 do? What can we do to be better people? What can we learn from that? Actually, remember like how deep this can go. Like, I'm not gonna put any particular people on blast, and hey, if you know who I'm talking about, I don't mean any ill will from this at all. I know this is unrelated to the conversation, but Marnie sells chickens for your barn. Also, you will need to buy a heater for the winter. Where do I buy a heater? And, oh, inventory's full. Oh, okay. I don't need the money right this second, so we can throw a bunch of this stuff in the bin. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll just chuck those in there. At Marnie's, that's for the animals. Yep. Okay. Cool. So I will buy a heater, and we'll go get some animals. What animals can go in the barn? Is it just chickens? Look at all them chickens. Just chickens at first. Okay, cool. Man, and like the girlfriend thing I hammered, like that subject I hammered on a bunch. Besides those posts, like the very first episode of the recurring Bosscast, I don't know if you guys are, I'm gonna guess no one's listening to them, because like why would you listen to podcasts from 2013? Like going back through, I've been in the process of uploading those old episodes every Sunday on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/inthirdperson. And the very first episode was a topic that I'd called Girlfriend Gaming, and like me, Jason, and Matt were talking about the experiences of like gaming with our significant others, and what's that like, and how's it different, and like in retrospect, it was probably not the best way to go about that topic. And like, and yeah, it's interesting. Like, yeah, if I were to do that now, I would approach that topic very differently. And I have since like played games with both Laura and Liza. Like I played Overwatch with Laura a bunch, and I played COD with Liza too. Yeah, since I don't think she was really playing games at all at the time, but now she's like super into Call of Duty, which is totally awesome. And yeah, it was just one of those things where like I wasn't really thinking about like accessibility or gaming. Like I wasn't like actively like girls shouldn't play video games or anything like that, but I wasn't actively thinking about like how could I be more inclusive. I don't even think like at that time, like that wasn't the word, like inclusivity wasn't in my vocabulary, because it just wasn't something I really thought about. But yeah, we all continue to grow, and I think about like upgrades to let you add ducks and bunnies. Ooh. Okay. Also, good morning, Chris. Pet the dog. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, like when I think about there's a YouTube channel about a girl reviewing games based on how fun it is to watch her boyfriend play them. That's really funny commentary. I've heard about that channel. I haven't watched it yet, though. There's another one. It's a little more quote-unquote scientific, of this guy who has his girlfriend play video games, who's never really played games before, and he tries to analyze like the game design based on if you gave this to someone who hasn't grown up with games, how they respond to these titles. And it's pretty fascinating as well. There we go. We got some 5 gold. We'll have some money in a bit, and then we can probably get the golden axe. I don't know if what I do with a golden axe at this point. I guess we can buy that a little later in the winter, though. Put away. Oh. What else can we store in here? Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. Actually, yeah, do I need the quartz for anything? I don't know. The eggplant, though. Oh, we can give... What's his name? We can give what's his name the eggplant, because he likes eggplants. Oh, I've seen that with the Portal games. It's really interesting analytics. Yeah. Yeah, it's taken me some time, definitely. Like, I remember growing up, like in particular, just like video games in the 80s and 90s were just such a, like, what, girls play video, like that wasn't even a conversation being had, because everyone's like, yeah, it's just kids are for boys. Like, not even grown adults at the time. Like, my dad stopped playing. My dad used to play at the arcade before I was born, and he stopped playing games because it was culturally perceived as a kid's thing. So he got married, had me, and then was like, this is for the adults, I'm out, basically. And yeah, but since then the medium's grown and the audience is expanding, which is great. But I think we do have to push, all of us have to push for it to be more culturally and socially acceptable for everyone to play, whether that's like girls, grandparents, like everybody. I may fight with my parents a lot, but I know they're just looking out for me. They're doing what they think is best. I don't know why I'm saying this to you. Don't tell anyone. Oh, Abigail, she's trusting me with secrets. Would you like another ruby? Hey, how'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. She's got to have, like, the most busted teeth. I'm sorry. I just think it's so silly that we stopped doing fun things because we've gone around the sun a certain amount of times. Yeah, I think the world, as a whole, I think we as a world are getting better at taking those types of limitations off, but it's still something that we have to fight for every day. They're cherry flavored. Red Viking says, I wanted my dad to try VR, but he didn't dare. Like, did he not dare because, like, I think there are some very real barriers of, like, not wanting to get sick and stuff, but maybe, oh, I've got a diamond on me. Have we given Haley 2 gifts today? Yeah, we've given her 2 gifts, so we don't have to give her any of that stuff. Though we should probably, okay, we got to break these. Let's go break these rocks at the blacksmith, and then what can we do? I guess go into the mines a little more. Oh, we should also check the here. Oh, process this geode. Smash it, dude. What do we got? Oh, not that one. This one. What is that? A fire opal. Oh, okay. How about this one? Ah, some coal. Okay, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. That's not the worst. Process geodes. How about this one? A lemon stone. Oh, I haven't seen that before. Exactly. If I want to play with ball, play wall ball when I'm 67, just mind your business. Yeah. I mean, even in the world of Twitch, there's like the grandpa guy who streams and he plays like shooters and he's awesome. Doesn't matter that he's, oh, I haven't donated a diamond yet. Okay, fine. We'll put a rock up here. How about this one? Yeah. Man, lots of stuff for the library today. Taking all my money. You keep giving them to Haley. Not wrong. Not wrong. Okay. Oh, I'm almost out of energy here. Leia, I wonder if I could make a collage out of dried leaves. That sounds like a cool idea. Also, can you... There, thank you. Let's go grab something to eat, and we'll go up to the mines. We'll go to the wood shop and see... Actually, do we want to go see Let's go get some chickens. Yeah, let's go talk to Marnie first. We'll go eat a pizza. Yeah, we have... Oh, wait. I'm still not entirely full. Okay, we'll have a salad on the side. How about that? That can be enough. All right, cool. Also, I love that my guy is still wearing the knight helmet just in public. All right. Also, since we're here, is Haley at the house? Baby girl, what's going on? Nope, not here. All right. This is cool. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Let's go. Are we gonna get some pets? Is this what's happening right now? Only Leia's friends can enter uninvited. Oh, that's Leia's house. Sorry. This is where we need to go. Oh, this is a very... I don't think we're supposed to be here. Welcome, welcome. He also deserved better than Haley. Has chosen failed to die. That's fair. That's fair. You're not wrong. Also, where is Marnie's house? She has weird hours. Okay. Was I in the right building though? Was this it? Or did I have to go in through a different door? Oh, this is the counter. Closed for the day. Oh, Okay, we'll come back another time. Let's go back to the mines and go and break some stuff. Actually, no, we'll go to the crib, we'll put away stuff, and then we'll go back, try and get some rocks. Rocks. Oh, what is happening here? Cut some things. What do you all have going on this weekend? Anything fun or exciting? This weekend is Steph's birthday weekend. We're going to have a small gathering to celebrate, and it's an party games. I enjoy charades because I'm apparently 137. Oh, Ved Viking asked before. Well, hold on. Let me rewind in the chat here. Let me rewind. I've noticed I've missed some stuff. We'll put the game aside. What is my favorite board game? You are a fan. Okay, Ved Viking. Athena's a fan of Codenames. We played Codenames recently. Party games. I enjoy charades, but apparently I'm 137. Do you guys want like okay, after this game, let's do a board game show and tell of Jet's like all-time favorite board games. Let's do that. I'll bust them out at the end. Codenames is a good one. That is a good one. All right. So at the end of this day, I will grab a handful of like bangers that I think are like all-time board game bops. Actually, let's put away some more stuff. This is what. Okay. Copper ore and the coal. Randy says Ticket to Ride is his favorite game. That may or may not be on my list. Also Forbidden Series, Island, Desert, Sky. Ooh, why is Abigail's always here at the bus? What's the deal? Okay. Forbidden Island, I like it. It's a little on the light side for me. It's a good, like, if you need a co-op game that is easier than Pandemic, then yes. Forbidden Island, really good. Forbidden Desert, I like a lot. We tried Forbidden Sky, and it did not click with us. I took some pictures, we played it, and like, I just thought it was overly complicated for what it was actually trying to do. But yeah, if you got like board games, one of the things I want to do going forward is I want to get more board game stuff in here. Like I say, video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, and then I never stream board game stuff. I think I now have the means. Like we have this space in the basement. It's not going to be a lot of work for me to rejigger where the computer and the cameras are. Yeah, it would be cool if we could stream like more physical board game stuff or like online stuff like Tabletop Simulator, play stuff that's probably the easier way to do it actually. And play stuff that way. And we did do a Codename stream last year, and that was one of my all-time favorite streams. Who was on that? Jason from no, Jason wasn't there. It was Matt, John, Chris, and Rachel, and we all played Codenames, and that was awesome. And Steph was on that too. Yeah, you can check that, find that on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/inthirdperson. Search for Codenames, and it'll come up. Like, even just watch the highlight reel of just like how hilarious that was, and some of the really bad hints that certain people, John, gave. And yeah, we also do, I've tried to do at least one board game during our Extra Life streams, and depending on, I'll try and find a way to make board games work in the Extra Life marathon as well, whether it's a tabletop simulator or we're playing something locally here. Actually, okay, one of my all-time favorite board games is currently holding up the light. It's holding up the yellow light behind me, so I can't. Well, I guess I could pull that out. I'm just like, it took me so long to get the position of that light right. Codenames would definitely work. Yes. Do card games count as board games? Yes. Tabletop games as a whole. Exploding Kittens. Okay, that's an interesting one. I thought holding up the light is some obscure game. No, like switching the camera here. So this, can you see it on the room cam? Here. Oh, you can't really see it here. It's cropped out, but right on there's a board game standing up holding this yellow light here. And then there's another board game on this side holding this light up. This one's actually Ghostbusters on this side, for in case anyone's wondering. Yeah, exploding kittens is a unique experience. Yeah, exploding kittens is all right. I'll pull up my all-time faves. I do have a profile on Board Game Geek. Look for me at JetFTW. I don't know what the extension is, like what you have to type in to get that, but I am on there. And I do have a couple reviews. I did a lot of board game reviews on the site as well. If you're wondering what my thoughts are on, I don't know, Pandemic Legacy Season 1, you can find that there. Spoilers, it's great. Man, the Pandemic games are like... Before this whole thing went down, like I was legitimately trying to set up a group Pandemic I bought the game on Switch, and I figured out how we could do this as a group stream. Where is it now on my play thing here? Like there, I bought it with the intent of like, hey, Chris, Rachel, John, Jason, Matt, we're gonna make this work. And then the actual pandemic happened, and now it just feels like, yes, incredibly timely, but also like, still might not be the time for that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It might be a while before like I feel comfortable streaming that game. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Can we get to 110 and then we will move down? So here we go. Good question for the group. What is your like history with board games? How did you get into them, if at all? And it sounds like you guys are into the modern wave of like hobby designer board games, and more than just like the roll and moves of like a Monopoly. And not to say there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, like in a post Catan world, the games that have been coming out now I think are markedly better than the stuff from before. And it's been awesome to be a part of that. I was a little late, I guess. At this point it's not as late. Like I started playing like Dominion in like 2012. I think it was 2012 when I started playing like hobby games more seriously, and then we bought way too many. And yeah, there was a stream a while back where I actually used the mobile cam and then just showed all the games on the shelf. I don't know if we're going to do that here. Unless you wanted like an exhaustive stream of me going through every single board game on the shelf and giving you a review. That might be an entire stream in itself. Do it? No. Does flipping tables over in Monopoly count? No. But Monopoly, okay. I have a potential hot take. Let me go to sleep for the night, and then we'll talk about board games, and then we'll probably wind down here. But I'm down for extended board game chat. Let me save, and then do you guys want to come with me to the shelves, and then I'll pull the games out, and then we'll have a more detailed discussion. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna need a minute to set this up tech wise, because I did not prepare for this, which is how I usually roll. Okay. Give me a sec. I need to turn on the... I'll turn on the lights in the other part first. BRB. Okay. So I'm going to set up the mobile cam. You're going to come with me, and we're going to pick some games. Keep in mind, when I'm out, I cannot see the chat. My second phone, which I specifically brought down here for the purposes of monitoring the chat while I do the mobile stream thing, is not charged. So I'm going to be AFK while we do this. Give me... What program do I have to open? Oh, it's this one. Okay. You're mostly just Uno and exploding kittens for me, so I wouldn't say I'm into table. You're into tabletop games. Don't give me that, like, I'm not really... Get that garbage gatekeeping out of here. You are a tabletop gamer too. You play games, you're a gamer. Done. Okay. I apologize in advance for the mess. Let's see if this button works. Hold on. Let me flip this camera around so it's my face at least to start. And if the stream breaks, let me know. Let me switch back here for a second as this thing tries to work its magic. You know what? I just realized why that's not going to work. Sorry about that. Hold on. It's still going to work. I have to do one other thing, man. This is what happens when I'm like, oh, I have all this cool tech stuff, and then I didn't set any of it up properly. I need to switch my network to this one. All right, here we go. Cool streaming party trick incoming. I apologize for the mess in the basement. I apologize to Steph if I show too much of the basement. Also, here, let me flip over here. All right, so I don't know why that's not working. I don't know why that's not working. How about this? If I flip now. All right, it's totally not working right now. I'm going to have to figure that out because I had that set up and everything. I thought it was a network thing, but I'm on the right network. I should be on the right network. Should be, right? Hold on. Let me check one more time. Otherwise, I don't want to waste your time with tech that's not going to work. Camera. Maybe I have to drop the settings. If I make it... Here. If we drop this to like 4, maybe that's it? Allow. Here. One more time. One more time. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to go get the stuff. All right? Here. All right, it's not working. It's not working. I'm gonna have to figure that out after. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Give me like a minute. I'm going to run around the room and I will grab some of my favorite board games of all time. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. All right, I'll keep you guys company in the meantime. Shout out some more of your favorite games. My hot take, Monopoly's not actually as bad as Board Game Geek says it is. It's still not great, but not not terrible. Okay, I got one. This is an all-time favorite. This one, sure. Those ones are really good. Ooh. Ugh. By the way, I think you should have a "don't give craps to people" as an autograph quote. Okay, I will make a note of that. And I have a bunch of games here. This is not... I don't think this is the entirety of my BGG top 10. But I think it's a pretty decent cross-section of games. Here we go. Off the top. My single favorite board game of all time. Ticket to Ride. This is such a brilliant game where players are collecting different train routes all across America. You can get a whole bunch of different boards in this, and it's just a really cool like set collection game. You're trying to complete different routes across America to get like bonus points, and whoever has the most points wins. But there's so much strategy of like, how long do you hold on to your cards before you start cashing them in? What happens if someone takes the route or like blocks a path? How do you go around? And there's a lot of hidden information and just so much fun to be had with this game. I've played this like thousands of times on my phone. It's great to play against the computer, but it's even better playing it in person. Ticket to Ride. My all-time favorite board game. I know that took the air out of the sails because everything else is worse from me. Not really worse from here, but... Ugh. Another one. This one is one that I stand for super hard. Like, people don't really talk about this game in the board gaming scene, but I think it's simply phenomenal. It is Lords of Vegas. This is one I bring up every time we talk about playing board games, because it's this like incredible game where you're creating casinos and you're making money off casinos. You're gambling at other people's casinos. Yeah, Randy says that one's great. And it's like such a dramatic game where money is flying around the table and people are making bets, and you are fighting for control over different casinos because you can like merge your properties with other people's properties, and because you have the higher like influence because of your die bits on the top, it's just like, well, I'm your boss now, give me all your money. It's so good. Never heard of that one. It's so good. There's I was sold on this because Will Wheaton's Tabletop, I think that was the name of the show, they did an episode on this, and then I was like, this looks pretty good. And actually, it looks pretty good. And then I donated my brain to science, where I did like a bunch of brain scan stuff, and they gave me $50. Like Stefan, that was a whole thing. Anyway, with the money, I bought this game. And it ended up being even better than I thought it would. The brain scan stories are stories for another day. But Lords of Vegas is one of my all-time favorites, and people don't talk about this enough. It's so good. Here is an all-time classic, Carcassonne. It's a tile-laying game where you are placing the tiles on the ground and you are helping to create the... Is it a town? Is it a village? Is it a city? The city of Carcassonne. And there's different art on all of the tiles, but they all line up and you can create different worlds. Like each time you play it, the end world ends up different, but at the same time it still looks cohesive because everything locks together so well. And on top of that, there's a lot of strategy on like what parts of the map you claim for yourself, whether you're a knight claiming a city or you're claiming a road or a farm. And it's so much fun and it's different every time, and I love this game so much. It's actually, my wife and I enjoy this one so much that our guest book at our wedding is a copy of Carcassonne. Everyone signed their tiles, and one of these days, Steph and I will put it together as like a map with everyone's signatures on it. So this one means a lot to us, and it's a fantastic game. Couple more. This is not indicative of everything that I have. One of the first games that Steph and I ever bought was one called Love Letter, and now they've got like a billion different versions of this game. There's a Batman one, there's a lot of different ones. This is the wedding edition of the game that you can only, at the time, you could only get if you were getting married. You had to send the company like a copy of your wedding invitation, and then they would send you this one. And it's basically like it's a deduction game. You're trying to get the highest card, and the mechanics are super simple. You have a card, you play a card, you pick up a card, or you pick up a card, you play a card. The big difference with this one is that the princess is in a wedding gown versus her regular gown, because that's the wedding edition. And so to celebrate our wedding, we ordered a couple of wedding edition copies of Love Letter and have given them to other couples, as well as they have gotten married and are also into board games. Couple more. This is not like the definitive list of my favorite games. These are the ones I grabbed conveniently. We played this one on Extra Life the first year. Animal Upon Animal. It is meant to be a children's game where you are stacking animals on top of each other, but there's a lot of strategy in the way that you stack them, stacking and stacking these blocks. And it just like leads to really silly scenarios of like snakes on top of sheep on top of other animals. Well, it's actually like a cooler Jenga IMO, and it's something that anyone of any age can play and have fun with. And yes, it's technically made for kids, but it is fun for everyone. No, there it is. Ages 4 to 99. So yeah, you're of age to play this game. You're fine. Two more. This is a 2-player card game called Lost Cities. And in this one, it's basically competitive 2-player solitaire, where you're trying to create these sets of cards in numerical sequence, but there's only one of each number. And like, for example, if I play the blue 1 and 2, and I want the 3, but Steph's holding the 3, and then she starts her set with 3 and 4, like, oh, then she gets those points and I don't. And so it's like this constant back and forth of like trying to play stuff that you can score points on while accounting for the fact that the other player probably has 50% of the cards, and you're not entirely sure where that split is. So yeah, this one's one of my favorite 2-player games, and Steph and I play this one all the time. Lost Cities. Damn, not looking forward to turning 100 years old. I would rather that than being in the ground. I will say that much. And one more of the all-time favorites, but like at some point I'd love to play more of these on stream. Is there any requests for games? Like, you can throw stuff out, and if I have it, I'll bust it out. One more, and I'm going to use this one to talk about the entire series as a whole, because I love the original. I bought expansions for it, and I've been buying the the Legacy series as well. This is Pandemic Legacy Season 1. And unlike regular Pandemic, where you are playing like a one-off game, a pandemic's about to happen, you got to save the world. This is like there's a fixed beginning, middle, and end. There's a story to it, but there is a lot of changes that can happen along the way. You are making permanent changes to the boards, the characters, the cards along the way. You are writing stuff on the boards. You are ripping up cards. Characters die and it's gone forever, and you're like forever warping the shape of the map as you play. And it's so cool. It's my favorite way to play Pandemic, to the point where like I'm not that interested in playing classic Pandemic anymore. But yeah, there's a season 2 and they're working on season 3 right now. Actually, that's coming out I think this year. We're in the middle of a season 2 campaign, but in light of everything happening, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get together to continue this. But yeah, Pandemic, one of my favorites. Any other board game things out there that you want to shout out? If I've got it, I'll talk about it. I guess I could just grab more off the shelf. I'm still salty about the camera though. I thought that worked. Thought it worked. I'm going to check one more time. One more time. This is just for me at this point. But yeah, any other board games you want to shout out, let me know. Oh, hold on. Why did it connect to the wrong one? Okay. If we do this now, right? If I do this now, accept this, and we start this, let's see what happens. If I hit this button, yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna leave this alone. I'm so tight that didn't work. All right, that's fine. Problem for another day. Actually, I'm probably gonna just like, it's just not gonna work. I know. I don't know what the problem is. Is it? Okay, bear with me. Am I here? Screen link, start broadcast. Let's do it this way. If this is why it doesn't work, I'm gonna be so mad. I have a feeling this is, I bet it works now. Let's see. Let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work. Just throw it in the throw this entire thing in the garbage. Does anyone want this computer? Does anyone want this phone? Just trash. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. No. Not today. Not today. What do you guys got going on for the rest of this weekend? Yeah, we have the... I think I already asked that. And I... Yeah, I think I did ask, and then we had... Stuff went weird places. Factorio. What is Factorio? Tell me more. You got Factorio going for the weekend. Is that a video game? I'm gonna guess it's a video game. I have not... Man, I keep telling myself, like, I should be playing Paper Mario. You're appearing on an Overwatch stream. There's that. Dude, it's the best game ever. You think I would love it. Okay. I keep telling myself that, like, I don't have time to play games. Like, I have barely played any Paper Mario. And, like, meanwhile, Slay the Spire's got 75 hours. It's weird. It's different, though. Like, I feel like Paper Mario is a game that I need to sit down with. I need to hear the music. I need the full, to be fully locked in to get the Paper Mario experience. And I just haven't had that kind of time to play games. When I play games, most of the time, it's like 11:30 at night. Steph and I are winding down for bed, or I'm sitting on the couch and I'm trying to listen to what's on the TV, or Steph and I are talking as well. And I can play Slay the Spire without having to worry too much about the music or being fully locked in. I don't care as much about the story. Just let me play the cards. And like it just fits so much better into my life that I end up playing that game because it's easy to play. And yeah, there's other stuff like Mulligoon got me a copy of Rogue Company. I haven't played that yet. I got Sagrada. That's another board game that I bought. Haven't even opened that yet. Dream Daddy, that's the thing Steph and I are playing together that we haven't played in a few weeks. There's stuff in the queue, and I don't have like that kind of time. With story-based games, I feel like there's so much to do. With Overwatch and other multiplayer games, I can sit and play through a bunch of games and feel like I had a complete experience. Yeah, that's it. I can just turn this on, play it, and then I'm done. And so that's why I revert back to Slay the Spire. Also, I'm trying to beat it with the third character. I've gotten to the final boss with the third character, and I just haven't been able to close the deal yet, but I'm looking forward to like finally doing the thing. Have you played much of RPGs like The Witcher or Skyrim? That is a good question, and the answer is no and yes. Here, let me switch the topic of the stream here. Is it game just chatting? I've had a lot of issues with these commands not working with like the here. Let me wait. Just chatting. Here we go. I tried streaming The Witcher 3 during a time when I had really bad internet, so those streams look awful. And I really struggled to get into it because my mind was so like locked in on like, oh my god, the stream looks like crap and I can't do anything to fix it. So I probably didn't give it a fair shake, but it seemed cool for what it was. And Skyrim, I played a lot of Skyrim. I never beat it, but I still put in like 100 hours into that game. Just kind of wandering around and hitting stuff and collecting things and reading books that for the most part don't really matter to the outcome of anything, but they're there. Someone spent the time writing hundreds of 3-page books. So I did check those out. But generally speaking, RPGs I don't really play. I did stream Paper Mario last year. I do look forward to playing Origami King eventually. But yeah, RPGs generally not my cup of tea. Yeah, what is... I did actually, you know, of course I say that, and then like the last game I beat off stream was Steam World Quest, and that is an RPG with deck building mechanics. And Jay Raptor Fan says, I just started my Ring Fit adventure journey, finished the second world after 3 days. I consider this to be an RPG. It is 1000% an RPG, and it's a good one too. And yeah, I said I'm not into RPGs. I like Ring Fit. I haven't played that in forever though. That's been something that I would like to get back to at some point. I don't know if I could stream Ring Fit here. The space is a lot tighter than where I had it before, where I could stream that. Yeah. Also, for those who aren't familiar with Jay Raptor Fan, she just got a Nintendo Switch. Do you plan on getting any other games besides Ring Fit? There are other, if you like fitness games, I've heard Fitness Boxing is all right. If you want other stuff, if you get, here, let me switch back to this screen. If you get Nintendo Switch Online, there's a couple of things here that are worth getting. One of those is Tetris 99, so that's the one that we play every other Sunday. You get access to that by having Nintendo Switch Online. You don't have to go and buy the cartridge if you don't want to, though you will get a free year of online if you do buy the cartridge. The other thing you can get through Nintendo Switch Online is access to a bunch of the of classic Nintendo games like NES and SNES. So you download these clients, and then you can play a bunch of old games on there as well, like Super Mario, Dr. Mario, Punch Out, Legend of Zelda, Star Fox, Mario Kart, all of that stuff. You got Tetris 99 and you got the 1-year sub. Oh, give me your friend code and then we can play. And you downloaded the SNES. Okay, great. You've got those. Awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm so behind on games. Like, I haven't bought a... Oh, can we... Okay. Stream's gonna get weird for the last little... I know the stream tends to get weird, period. But you're trying to beat 98 people. It's hard. It's hard. The struggle is real. But I wish you the best. All right. You guys want to get weird? Let me pull up something. I'm just out of curiosity. Can I actually stream this without my computer just completely dying? Okay, we're going to move this window over here. Music maker patch. Okay, I don't want to do that right now. Here, I'm going to open this over here. Where do I find the friend codes? Okay. Athena says, I'm going to head out and do the lurkin exercise. Thanks for the stream. If I don't see you, have a lovely evening. Thanks, Athena, for dropping by. Take care. Oh, this is the part Athena would probably want to see too. But yeah, just watch the VOD after the fact. Go take care. Go exercise. Here, Janice, for friend codes. And I guess if you're on Switch, I guess you can take my friend code too. Go to, oh god, I think this is my profile. My head is covering. So on your profile, there is a code like under where it says Stardew Valley friend code. That is my friend code. And then you will go to add friend. Here, I'll type it in the chat for anyone that wants it. 2215343026. So you will go to this menu item here called add friend and go to search with friend code and then type in my friend code and then I will add you as a friend. You'll bring your laptop and watch instead of listen to music then. This isn't going to be that long. I have a feel this might break, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can even stream this part to begin with. Let's see if this works. Do you guys see? Wait. Can you not see the full interface? That sucks. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Why does it do that? Oh, no. Huh. Okay. So, what I'm trying to show on stream right now is I bought some music making software and I was hoping we could like make some stuff. Does this even work? Hold on. Oh, there's the bug with the audio here. Oh, I can't hear the music anyway because I have the headphones in the wrong thing. Hold on. Do you guys hear that? No, you don't hear it at all. Why is this not working? Import audio. Okay. Speakers. Wait. Yeti 4. Why is that? You completely missed your friend code instructions. Oh no. Okay, what if I do this? Speakers, Yeti 4 Nano. It won't let me pick that. Why not? Line. Headphones. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I have a feeling this is going to not work as planned, or as I'd hope. Here, if I put the piano here. Nope. Oh, I know why. Hold on. The window capture is a... No, this is, advanced audio properties. All right. So I was hoping that I could stream some music making stuff now that I have music making tech, but it looks like you can't hear any of the music that I'm making right now. And it wasn't even pulling in the whole window for window capture, which would be problematic because I'm trying to show the screen. Is there a way to just show the entire screen? Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, well. Okay, you added me. I will add you, and then we will probably wrap this up. Friend requests. Become friends. There we are. And Calfe says, audio software can be weird about the audio devices you have going. Yeah, as I'm finding out now, I haven't streamed me doing music studio software before. I thought it would be cool to stream some of that, but it seems like there are some more technical logistics to sort out before we make this a thing. So I will just have to save that for another time. Are Des and Ian still streaming? BT dubs? I think we'll go raid them. Sorry, all my tech isn't work. I can't believe the mobile thing didn't work. The music thing didn't work. That was going to be a whole other category of streams that we could explore, but I'm going to have to figure out the logistics of making that work. You've been watching both streams at once. Awesome. Okay. I appreciate you guys supporting everybody in the community. I hope we have combined put on an amazing show. Man, it would be awesome to get squad streaming someday for non-partners so that we can like stream separate stuff together. Anyhow, where is this interface? There it is. Okay. We're going to go and raid Switch to Decaf right now. If you would like to join, feel free. Otherwise, thank you for hanging out. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at InThirdPerson, and check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Let me go and queue up Switch to Decaf on the Switch to Decaf. Here we go. You guys ready to roll out? Let's go start this raid, and I'm going to shut down stuff on my end. So take care. We'll be back Sunday with Switch to Decaf and Randy to play Overwatch. But till then, we out. Let's go raid Switch to Decaf now.